Yo, episode 170 of the new and improved We Made It podcast.
170.
Yes, today we're talking about everything in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? We quit being a soccer podcast. Obviously, after 170 episodes, it didn't work. Obviously, we're joking. We're definitely going to be talking about the important news in soccer, football, and hip hop.
Yeah, the only thing we're going to talk all hip hop, and the only soccer we're going to talk is Memphis Depay songs. That's it.
Ooh, Memphis Depay Bible verse songs that slap.
Yeah, sure. 2 Corinthians 16 or whatever. Nice.
Hey, it did kind of slap though. He got the Black Lives Matter going on in the video.
He did?
Yeah, he got all kinds of black in the fists and stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's black. I'm like you.
I don't know. I would say something crazy right now, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Please relax.
Front profile or side profile?
Relax. I definitely read about Memphis Depay's life, and it was crazy. I mean, wow. I mean, it was kind of wild. So,
well, he never had pull a frog out of a pool in Brazil, so I don't know he knows crazy yet. But go ahead.
Okay, he probably had to pull a frog out of a pool in the Netherlands.
I don't think so.
They are frogs.
I don't think he was out there in the farmland like me out there struggling. But go ahead, dog.
Well, he
6
did
days in that farm.
He did live in a very small town in Netherlands for a while.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Decent country.
Whenever I see Memphis Depay do well, it makes me happy.
Me too. I mean, when he airballed that left-footed shot, I was like, "Damn, dog! Hey, come on, man! Trying to cheer for you here, homie."
We're trying to talk about people doing well, and this dude got to bring up air balls. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about PSG, this Neymar racism incident, maybe not incident, all the suspensions that happened. We're going to talk about. I think Caesar's already doubting it, but we're not getting there yet. We're going to talk about Gareth Bale, reportedly right on his way to Tottenham. Got a lot of thoughts about that. We're going to do a nice little compact preview of La Liga and EPL. I got a few questions I want to ask Mr. Caesar, and we'll get into some transfers and some rumors. Anyway, Caesar, I did watch PSG versus Marseille because I'm a Ligue 1 guy, and that's a big match.
Me too.
Okay. I'm not going to do a recap. It's kind of old now, but there were like the main things about this game. Obviously, Marseille won 1-0 on an offsides goal. The game was literally like I've seen really bad matches from referees, but this one was one of the worst because he just like there was a lot of bad calls, and it is weird because I feel like nowadays it's kind of hard to blame the on the field ref for the bad calls because I'm like there's VAR, so I don't know who to blame, just everybody. But he really let the game get out of control, and as a referee, you have to, especially in a big match, a contentious match is always contentious, and it was even more contentious this time because Dimitri Payet was like celebrating PSG's loss to Bayern on Twitter. Yeah, as he should. So this was like even more contentious, and the ref I don't think understood how big it was in like the moment.
Yeah. I think one of the big jobs as a ref is not only just player safety, but game management. I think you really need a game to manage the temper. And apart from that, you're not just managing like, PSG versus, whatever, Angers, whatever I pronounce these names. I'm sorry. But it's PSG versus Marseille, and it's a rivalry game. It's a heated game. I mean, this is a game where people throw head kicks and stuff. It gets intense out there. So, it gets fired up, and Payet thought it was cute to be trolling, from the bench or whatever the hell he'd be trolling from. He thought it was really cute to be talking mess out there from the sidelines, but it's all good because he wasn't playing. I'm saying he was. I'm saying as if like he's not a PSG or he was involved in that game, like he's talking trash like watching a game.
Okay, hold on, yo. I'm not gonna let you be dogging an African by the name of Dimitri Payet.
I'm going to dog him because he attacked an African during the World Cup. We haven't forgotten what he did to Ronaldo, the original African. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to let you cape for chubby boy, Doughboy Payet. It's not going to happen. Doughboy's not going to get love around here. He's not going to get love, dog.
Can I just say that one, that was the Euros, okay?
Whatever, man.
Okay. And two, I'm not here to say who's more African between Ronaldo and Payet, but they are both from islands off the coasts of Africa that were colonized.
But this is my question, though. This is my question.
Okay.
What island? Wait for the mic to go. What island is Payet from?
Okay. I'm like 99% sure he's from Reunion Island. But let me double check. Because I'm pretty sure he is from there. Wait, why does it say
he's from Reunion?
Okay.
What the hell is this place? Here's a new one for me. We told we were not going to get into geography. Here you go, destroying me. It took you 3 minutes. Where is this place? I want to go.
Caesar, it's off the coast of.
Holy crap! This is not. You can't play for France. Holy Jesus, dude! You can't play for France.
Caesar, hold on.
This is damn near Antarctica. You can't play for France, dude.
Hold on. Caesar, it's off the coast of Madagascar.
Oh, off the coast? It's damn near in the middle of the Indian Ocean. What the hell?
Okay, Caesar, I just want to say that I'm fairly sure that we got a download from Mauritius, which is, yes, we did. We got a download from Mauritius, which is right next to it.
He's probably born on an island where, like, that one pastor tried to go over and the natives killed him or whatever in the middle of the Indian Ocean. This is where he's from? This is crazy.
Okay, so.
First of all, that name, Reunion, is a really cool island name. That's a fresh name.
I think a lot of French people go on vacation there and stuff. But, so.
This guy's born, it's not even called, it's called the French Department. Come on, man. You can't. Come on, man. You're going to play for France? This is where you're from. There's like 3 streets here.
Stop. Caesar, first of all, it's the same thing as
it's the size of Catalina.
Caesar, it's the same thing as damn what's the islands? That
Madeira?
Yeah, Madeira.
Yeah, at least Madeira you can take a boat to. This will take you 4 years. This is a cruise line around the world to get here. Oh my God! I'd rather him play for Australia than him play for France, dude. Oh my God! I've never heard this place in my life, and I'm so excited to Google this later. Anyways, so back to it.
Hold up. So we're talking about 2 Africans, okay? I'm not gonna let you diss that African Dimitri Payet, which has a dope name though.
He's not African. He's an islander. So we're just the islander.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
But anyway, so
I'm about to save this for later too.
This dude is funny right now.
Yes. Gadon? Oh my God.
Relax. So and we made a podcast does have a download in Mauritius, which is right next to Reunion Island. Is Varane from Reunion? I feel like Varane. He might be from there too.
Guy from this island?
He might be. I'm not sure because I don't know if he is, but I think I was like thought that he might be just because how he looks. but I can't remember if I looked it up or not. Like maybe his parents from Reunion.
I mean, like
now this Caesar, we're all off course.
We are. I'm kind of mad the population is not too small.
Yeah, so about 1 million people.
Hey, how the hell do you get 1 million people down there in the middle of nowhere? Anyways, wow. I got to start stepping up my French island game. This is ridiculous. This is another one even farther south than that. That's crazy.
Caesar. Okay, nice.
Fun. Can we do a geography podcast instead? Anyways, so I'm shocked. This guy's from here. Well, anyways, this islander African, I'm not gonna diss him that hard, but I'm still kind of mad because then I'm gonna change my point. He attacked a fellow islander African which is not right. They both were not allowed to play for their countries they're truly supposed to play for, and they're playing for these colonizers. So it's not cool that you took them out like that. That was kind of not cool, man.
Varane family's from Martinique, actually, which we also got to download in.
Okay, Martinique is a little more understandable. I heard of that before, but this Reunion, I've never heard of Reunion.
Martinique,
I definitely want to go there now. We're really bad. I have this burning desire to go there now. Yeah, so I think it's funny that he's trying to instigate this. I don't like it because I think it's kind of weak to instigate when there's like no fans either. Really, like I like there's no like you're not gonna go into any contention. There's not like it's not really turned up atmosphere. It's just kind of y'all on the field, like 5K people in the crowd or whatever, or however many people were there, or nobody. That's kind of weak. Like the games don't even feel like that right now. They just kind of feel like they're going out there and they're playing. There's some good competition, but there's not that atmosphere like last year. If this was happening last year, that crowd would have been going insane if this was going what happened this match. Especially when he's dropping like 6 red cards over the hell he dropped. It was crazy.
Caesar, I think that Neymar could have very well got a red card when he fouled Payet in the 10th minute. I was like, because they both end up getting yellows, but I was like, dog, I honestly feel like Neymar could have got a red. I can't really remember the foul that much, but it was close.
Yeah. You want to continue the cap of the game, then we'll get towards the end, or what?
Yeah, I mean, anyway, Toban scored in 31st minute. I do think that goal was offside. It seemed like it was offsides. Like,
actually, I forgot. I lost my point. I was talking about the referee. Yeah, you can't let the game get away from you as a referee. What's really weird is there was some calls that got flipped due to VAR, and then some that weren't even looked at that legit needed to be looked at VAR. Like I think PSG had a goal that should have been okay, and then they didn't do the VAR coverage. And then it was just like super inconsistent. That's the issue with me. It's like, okay, you can like blowing calls is one thing, but reversing only some and only looking at a few, that irks me even more than a blown call, because a blown call, it is what it is. You lost it live. That's like just the sport, and that's what we've accepted for 100 years now. But when it comes to they implement a system to review mistakes or missed calls, and you're only getting 65% of them, then it becomes a super big issue, because you didn't create a system to minimize failure. You've increased failure now. You've increased errors, and that's really aggravating.
Yeah, okay. In the 2nd minute, there was a very obvious handball that went to VAR, and it didn't get upheld. Like, I don't know. I really think they need to just have explanations for VAR calls. There were some things that stuck out, but later on, it was the 69th minute. There was a definite goal by Marseille that was called offsides, but I was like, that's a makeup call.
I'm like, okay.
Okay. One of the players on Marseille that I really like is Rongier. Really good midfielder. I thought that Real Madrid should get him, actually. But Rongier is like so solid. Neymar was destroying him. And Rongier is definitely not known to be like a defensive guy, really. Like, he's more of a like getting forward kind of midfielder. I honestly, in this match, okay, I'm going to keep it all the way real with you. In this match, I was like ready damn near to call Neymar like the best. Neymar is definitely the best. Okay, I'll say this. Neymar is the best player at when he puts the ball on his foot and he's dribbling forward, he's the best.
You're not talking about overall. You're saying when the situation is a one-on-one attacking situation, he's the best. Like
going forward, dribbling the ball, he is absolutely the best because he doesn't slow down. Mm-mm. And also, I'm not going to get into left-footed players. Don't let me do it. Okay? Don't let me get into left-footed players because they suck.
They're horrific.
But Neymar is able to do something with the ball, like with his athleticism, with his like skill moves, and so much of it is because he's right-footed. He can always be square to the goal.
And not only that, but he's also 2-footed as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it's not just like he does so much incredible stuff off that left flank going over into his right, and he's so at an advantage. Like it's ridiculous his advantage on there, especially like you said, he doesn't slow down really, and like also like I think a lot of people put a lot of time and energy into skill moves, like willing to do the whole stop thing, then it'll go, or like Douglas
Mbappe does
go like 100 miles an hour.
Mbappe does that.
Mbappe either hits like a stop go or he's going way too fast. I'm like, dog, there's no middle. Like Neymar knows to get to like fourth gear. And like fourth gear is someone backing up is way too fast for them. It's like so fast for somebody coming at you like fifth gear. Like Jesus Christ. Like you have to he makes a defender make a decision. And the thing is he's so much faster that your decision, he's already like, oh, you're going to go, he anticipates it. Oh, you're going to go right, cool, I'm going left. And having that left foot, what was it that one year we talked about the treble year where I think he scored like 21 or 20 or 25 goals? 11 were left-footed. I was like, Jesus Christ, like that's literally almost 50%. So he's not uncomfortable. He's just literally not. So when there's literally no weakness for you on angles, then you're just literally the best. That's what made Ronaldo the best. Like it's just when he's there, he can boom in on whatever foot he wants, and that's so lethal. And left-footed players, like when you see that Messi right-footed goal, it's like it looked like it just took so much of his body. Like he had to torque his whole body into this thing shot. It looks so weird. But with Neymar and like him, it looks sensational. This game especially. He was just on it. Like I don't know if it was the Puma deal or what it was, but he was getting the nutmegs. I'm like, man, this is getting embarrassing. Can you stop, please? Like it's like, so good.
Even in Champions League, like when they came back, I was noticing it, and I feel like he's not doing the drift back thing anymore. Like he's not doing that.
Hey, he's not doing the far away thing anymore.
What do you mean?
Like the drip, the ball going like way back to the middle kind of area of middle corner.
Yeah, he's not drifting back with the ball. Like he's getting the ball, he's going forward, and he's making it so a defender has to either commit and potentially foul or run with him. And yeah, he's so fast. And I feel like that part of his game, I feel like I haven't seen his speed in so long. Like the way he's playing right now, I feel like I haven't seen Neymar play like that since he's been at PSG, honestly.
I mean, let's think about it. I mean, also, even last year before the coronavirus, he was getting all kind of little knocks and injuries too throughout the year. He's consistently always done that. He's always had these little knocks. We've talked about for years on the show about him falling and just falling hard and taking way too much on a hit. I mean, he got to take 4 months off, and France didn't get to play. So people came back and play. He didn't. He could just be really well rested. And when he came back, although they didn't win they won, but that comeback match they had where Mbappe was out with the ankle injury, and although he didn't score anything fantastic, he looked some of the best I've seen since World Cup qualifier mode. And then he was just going full speed, opening up the field, and that might have just brought also a lot of confidence in how he's feeling too. He looks really good. I thought he looked really good in his game up until the turn-up happened. But game play-wise, I thought he looked really good. And I think that's kind of exactly what kind of PSG needs right now. He's doing what they really need right now, him to be on the field.
Yeah, I think he's also very much embraced, and he's playing in what is his natural position, I think, and that's a cam. He's playing with obviously not in this match, but he's playing with Mbappe in front of him. Excuse me, he's playing with Di Maria still a bit ahead of him, and he's able to he's comfortable having a defender in his face, so he's able to dictate the play in a way that's very natural for him, and yeah, he's just comfortable.
Yeah, if you look at some of Neymar Santos highlights, it's in that direct role where it's that leftish cam area. he's always taking a one-on-one there, always destroying people. It's like literally it's been his spot since he was 19. Like that's what he loves doing on the field, loves being at. I think he just likes having this much space in front of him, like this, having this angle, like where he can do anything in this area. It's like excellent for him. When you put him on that corner, he's kind of like, it's more of a tighter angle for him. But here he has so much field to work with, and that includes the passing he loves to do, the give and goes, and the moves. So it's great. I mean, he's even making people I like. Well, I like that Marseille defender, Sakai, I think it is. He making them look. He made a lot of those guys look really foolish on that field. He looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to do that to any defender. The problem was in this Marseille match, really, was they didn't have any like forwards. It was him, Sarabia, and
was it Sarabia? No, Sarabia or who was playing center forward? Was it Sarabia or Di Maria?
It was like, I don't think Di Maria played this match. No, it was Di Maria. So yeah, it was Neymar, Di Maria, Sarabia.
It was very weird.
Yeah, well, yeah, like Icardi was still dealing with COVID, and Mbappe was dealing with COVID too, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they just didn't really have options, and I think that's what really. I mean, they had their chances in this match, but like, it's gonna be hard for Neymar to really get it going without a reference point. Yeah. Anyway, going back to the match itself, let's just get to the end. It got kind of wild. I mean, it was a very, like, at halftime I put this is a turnt and violent match. Like straight up, it was violent. They were, it was a rugged match. But at the end, I don't even remember what happened. Like I think Paredes fouled Benedetto. Benedetto got up, then people started shoving each other. Kurzawa went for the kick on Amavi. Amavi kind of did one back. Neymar slapped Alvaro. Oh wait.
He did this.
He did the little like trying to like sneak it. And there was a bunch of red cards handed out. Now I'm gonna go back to the racism claim, but the sentences came out for all the like red card suspensions. So Kurzawa got suspended 6 matches. Amavi got 3. Paredes and Neymar got 2 matches. Benedetto got 1 match. But Caesar left. But Di Maria has to go to meet with like the French league people because of to review if he spit at Alvaro Gonzalez. So he hasn't been like handed a suspension yet.
Is it like a crime in France?
Well, if he spit at him, it's probably going to be like it's going to be a suspension. But we're also talking about pandemic time. So,
yeah, I know in some countries like different like things you do can also be like legit like crime. Like, I was wondering like maybe if he spit, it's like considered like assault rather than punching somebody. I know in some countries it's different.
Well, I remember when one of them, some dude stole on Thiago Motta, I think it was in the tunnel, and he went to jail actually.
Yeah, are we talking about the fight? I guess it was really interesting. I go ahead.
Well, yeah. So those were the suspensions. But yeah, so Di Maria has to go next week to see if like they still have to review it. I didn't see. Like from the angle I saw, I couldn't tell if he spit at him or not, but it did kind of look like it from behind. They kind of had that motion, but I would imagine there's another camera to see if he did or not. Now, in that altercation between Di Maria and Alvaro Gonzalez, Neymar did accuse Alvaro Gonzalez of calling him a monkey. At first, they were saying that Di Maria was racially abused, and I was like, well, I wonder what he called him. I'm actually curious. But then it came out that Neymar was saying, like, no, he called me this. In turn, I think that they're saying, I don't know if it was Alvaro Gonzalez or somebody else said that Neymar called him some homophobic slur. There's been some speculation that the cameras have already shown that he didn't call him Neymar that, but Neymar went on his Instagram and went off, and he kept with the claim. Caesar, what you think, man?
I think he did call him. I think he did call him a racist slur or whatever.
But why?
I've watched that fight like 4 times. I've watched it a few times. Now, I don't think it's at the point in which he hit him in the back of the head, because that was like them having a conversation, or Alvaro was talking to somebody else, and Neymar walks behind and just like kind of like knocks him in the back, kind of weird. It was like that was a goofy time. I think it was during the. Go ahead.
No, he didn't do it like this. It was like this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess so. When I think it happened, it was when they were kind of like when they were getting separated by Kuzawa, because right when that moment happened, that I think the incident happened, Neymar started pointing to the tunnel, like pointing to the tunnel over and over, like as like doing like the meet me over there, like he kept like saying like let's go to the tunnel, let's go to the tunnel, like he wanted to throw down. I mean, that's what it looked like to me. I think that's probably the most likely point it happened was then, because Neymar went to go like, I don't know if help him or talk to him or talk shit to him while he was on the ground. Then he got up all mad, got in his face. Then they did something. Kuzawa separated them, and then Neymar started pointing to the tunnel. Because if you look at the camera, it originally shows Neymar. Everybody's getting in the scuffle, right? Kuzawa was like throwing down with a Mavi. It's all going down over there.
No. Hold on, Caesar. Hold on. That's later. With the racism part was early was when the same time when Di Maria supposedly spit on Alvaro Gonzalez, that's when this happened. It wasn't that part. Because Neymar was saying like, oh, no racism, and he was like trying to tell the ref.
Okay, then maybe that's the point when Neymar wanted to dress it, when Alvaro's on the ground. Neymar like walks over to him, like he's on the ground at one point, and Neymar like goes up to him and he gets up all mad and gets like in his face. So maybe like while he's on the ground, he kind of went at him because well, now I'm gonna go too far back, but I at that point like they kind of get into it, they get separated, and then Neymar's the point of the tunnel. So maybe it was like maybe that's the point where he's like, yeah, you're on the ground, but like I know what you said earlier, or something like that, you know?
Well, okay, so the part you're talking about at the end of the match. When Neymar got the red card, he was standing in the tunnel, but nothing ended up happening.
No, but I know, but he was saying like on the field he was pointing towards going to the tunnel.
But when Neymar slapped him at the end of the match, when like around the red card time, he sneak slapped him.
I know that. I'm saying that wasn't during the fight. Like that was a sneak slap. Like he walked over to them yelling at each other, and he just kind of did it.
Yeah,
and he was like,
exactly. Now I'm gonna keep it real. When I saw that, okay, let's go back to the original racism claim that Neymar said. It was weird because Alvaro Gonzalez was saying something to Di Maria. And then Neymar started saying, no racism, no racism. And he was like trying to tell the ref. Then Di Maria gets up and like maybe or maybe not spits at Alvaro Gonzalez. But that's neither here nor there. But then within that, Neymar is talking to Gonzalez, and then he kind of like, they're like, okay, and he kind of like gets him in the back of the head, but not like slap, but like, okay, like we're cool. So
I don't think it was a cool.
No, but it wasn't. But they were like beefing though.
Yeah, but I don't think it was cool. He kind of like
there was a little
extra on there.
It was a little hard, but Gonzalez didn't even turn around.
But it wasn't them having a conflict with each other.
No,
it was like he was trying to sneak it in while he was talking to somebody else.
No. Okay, you're confusing it with the late one and the early one.
Oh,
so they were talking after the thing with Di Maria, and then like Alvaro Gonzalez, they're like walking back, like it's gonna be like a free kick or like a goal kick, and then Neymar is like saying something. He kind of like does this. It's a little hard, but it's not. But Alvaro Gonzalez doesn't even like do this or nothing. It's weird to me that Neymar saying that this dude called you a monkey like right then, because he didn't really react that much. Then in the late match fight with all the red cards, when the whole scuffle happened, then he goes to sneak slap him. So I'm just like, okay, but like when did he call you a monkey though? Like, you know what I mean? Like when did he call you a monkey? There was never a point where they had a confrontation where it looked like he called him a racial slur.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just weird because it was weird because I'm like, no, okay, Neymar saying no racism, but Alvaro Gonzalez talking to Di Maria. Did he call Di Maria a monkey? Now, if Alvaro Gonzalez calls Di Maria a monkey, nobody's going to say that's racism. Nobody even cares about that. Like, but Gonzalez calling Neymar a monkey, yeah, maybe. But then Neymar went on Instagram and said, "Hey, I'm black." So now we gotta care.
Well, and then he's gonna make us delete our whole episode and picture. He really just, I mean, it took this though. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not doing that. No. The thing is with me, it's like, okay, but we all know whose fault this is all. There's one person for blame. All of this is for. This is all Benedetto's fault.
He wasn't.
Benedetto started this whole mess.
Caesar.
No, homie. I'm sorry.
Caesar,
the game is at the 95th minute, and you ain't going cleat. You cleat, but it is in the back on a damn kickoff from the goalie. This is your damn fault.
Okay, Caesar. I'm not trying to be like this, but you're mixing up two different situations.
I'm saying the whole throwdown happened at the end because of Benedetto.
But that throwdown at the end doesn't have nothing to do with the monkey part.
No, it doesn't. But I'm saying everything has to do with that because there's like 8 red cards at the end of that.
Okay,
but punches thrown. The punches is the most extreme.
Okay, well, I think racism is more extreme, but
okay, I'm not.
Okay, but
that's what I meant.
But the monkey part happened way earlier, before Benedetto was even in the match. That and I don't want to. I'm not trying to sit here and call Neymar a liar. I'm not really doing that. But it was just weird. It was just weird because when you're watching it, when Neymar's saying no racism, it's not. It doesn't seem like he's saying that about himself. And then they were saying like we seen Alvaro Gonzalez saying something to Di Maria. They were having the issue, and Neymar just ended up over there. But then Neymar saying no racism. And it's like, oh, like, okay, well, apparently Alvaro Gonzalez said something to Di Maria. If the dude called Di Maria a monkey, I don't know if the world is considering that racist or not. But if it's to Neymar, yeah, we're going to consider it racist. I don't know if Neymar is somewhat clout chasing off the situation. You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to find the incident?
Well, I'm just... From what I remember, I thought that Neymar did react to him because he does that finger point in the face.
Okay. Once after like the Di Maria Alvaro Gonzalez thing, then him and Neymar are saying something. But when they stop, like Neymar gave them this little tap in the back of the head when they're going back. It didn't seem like that tense to me. It didn't seem like that. Obviously, I don't know, but it just didn't seem to me like this dude just called you a monkey. Like, it seemed like y'all were just getting back to playing. The end of the match, now also, we having a whole scuffle. Everybody standing up, squaring up with each other. If this dude called you a monkey earlier, I think you're trying to do more than a sneak slap, trying to slink away.
I mean, that's possible, too.
How y'all get down in Brazil? I don't know. It is a ghetto goblin thing to do, to like sneak slap somebody.
I mean, this is part of every holiday. A sneak one is definitely the motive now.
It's definitely a problem.
We get sneak slept all the time now.
Well, he didn't sleep him. He just like
I know, but they love to do a sneak attack.
Yeah, I mean, it is some Project Baby thing to do. It's like sneak slap and run away. But it just didn't seem to me like that's the reaction you're gonna have after this. Like, you had more smoke on Instagram than you had in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he could also been thinking like, Madame, I'm too famous to be out here getting the straight throwdown squabbles.
It's already over. It's already over.
The match.
The match was in the 90th, like a 90+6 minute when everybody starts getting red cards. Everybody's squaring up with each other.
Okay, I did some research on Di Maria. The only racism that I could imagine Alvaro was trying to use on him is maybe because Di Maria has like an Italian background.
he could have been.
But I still want to know what he said. Neymar, I need you to tell me what he said to Di Maria too. I want to know for research purposes. What you're telling Argentinian people, I want to know for research purposes.
We got a friend.
Alvaro is Spanish.
Yes.
They might have something going on with Argentinian people I don't know about. I got to know for research purposes.
We got a friend named Tarek. We need to know. We need to know.
If Spanish people got some words they're saying to Argentinian people, as a Brazilian, I care about my fellow South Americans. I need to know for research purposes.
Caesar, you know what? I do got something for you. You ready? I remember Maradona said when he played in Barcelona, he said that they had a game in at Athletic Bilbao. He said the people were calling him Indio. Like as an insult.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah. So, but that's not what Neymar said. Di Maria hasn't come out saying anything. Neymar saying this dude called me a monkey, an effing monkey or something like that.
Yeah.
From what I saw, it didn't seem like that really went down. It seemed like maybe the dude called Di Maria a monkey, maybe. And then what maybe happened is Neymar's like, I can't say that he called Di Maria a monkey. Like, I gotta say he called me a monkey. But if in the moment, if Alvaro Gonzalez calling calling Di Maria a monkey, it makes sense for Neymar to be like, hey, you can't be saying racist stuff. But then after, you're gonna be like, well, damn, like ain't nobody gonna care about a Spanish dude calling an Argentine dude a monkey. Nobody don't care about that. I gotta say he called me a monkey. I'm not really trying to put that on Neymar like that, but it ain't the worst thing in the world if it's true. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world if it's true. Because, you know what I'm saying, reparations, 1888, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you still can't be saying it, but, you know, like,
it's bad if the dude called Di Maria a monkey. Like, that's still bad. Because I don't know about Spain and Argentina. I don't know. But, like, if Neymar is like trying to clout chase and be like, nah, he called me a monkey. It is what it is.
I'm personally going to allow it. I'm going to allow it.
I mean, it is what it is. It's he said, she said at this point.
People don't care if Rudiger get things happen to him, but they're going to care if it's Neymar. He's one of the biggest stars in the world. So at least it'll be more of a talking point with him than anybody else. So I'm down. If I'm Neymar, I'd be like, none of them cameras got mics, so fuck out of here. That's what I'd say. Oh my God, I just cussed.
I mean, it's fine. No, I mean,
I would have just been like, them cameras don't got mics, so how you gonna tell me what I heard?
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be an investigation, and then we'll see. And, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he did call Neymar a monkey. I don't know. It just didn't seem like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as a match, like, I thought that it was a good match. Like, for a derby in France, like, that's what you want to see. You want to see it be turned up like that. Like, I love the fact that Marseille and PSG have so much enmity towards each other. I remember when what's his name? Was it Stambouli? I think it was Stambouli. When he went to PSG for like a hot minute, the PSG fans used to boo him because he used to play for Marseille for like a season.
Yeah, their rivalry's serious.
Like, ain't no Marseille person going to PSG and vice versa. Like, Willian just went to Arsenal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
this is all good.
Yeah, like, it's totally fake. Like,
I'm even keep it more real. Ronaldo went from Barcelona, went to a team that went to Real Madrid.
A few players have done that.
Yeah, Figo did that. Luis Figo did that. That's one of the biggest midfielders of all time. So, like, those teams, it doesn't happen commonly, but France is like, yo, don't be doing that around here, son.
I mean, it's one of the more serious ones where it's like, no, we really don't mess. It's a national thing, not just a sporting thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, what did Maradona say? Like, no real Argentine would go to Juventus. Like, and then Higuain went right there.
Which is a very good statement. I can respect that.
Higuain there, Dybala there.
Yeah, he probably don't like Dybala.
Or Higuain.
Yeah, he probably hate both of them.
He's like,
I don't know them fools. You know them?
Exactly. He's probably like, they ain't getting no trophy for Argentina. They ain't real.
That's kind of a gangster statement. Like, no real Argentina Juventus is kind of cool.
Right. Okay. Also, so yeah, that was the Marseille match, 1-0 to Marseille. It's their first time beating PSG in like a million years. PSG did play today. They played Metz at home. They won in like the dead like last minute of the match. Header by Draxler off a rebound.
Finally, a goal took 2 matches.
3 matches.
Well, yeah, it's the 3rd match. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Icardi played. Oh God.
That'd be really cool if this Ligue year is like contended. That'd be fun. If it's like close in the top 3, like it'd be fun.
You know what? Let's also do Liga Preview too.
Yeah.
Because you know I'm Liga on Bam. But yeah, so PSG got the first
now
one.
I got the subscription. I can be Ligue 1 too. Let's do it.
Hey, speaking of racism though, and France,
What? Okay.
Actually, you know what? I want to go back to PSG Marseille. Pablo Gonzalez said that he did not say that. The Marseille coach, Andre Villas-Boas, has said that said that what's his name didn't say that. Marseille players have said that as well. I'm not defending the dude either way, but he said that he didn't say it. Neymar said that he did say it. We'll see in the investigation. And I mean, but it is interesting. I never really seen Neymar go so hard about some racism before. I mean, damn, dog. We had a whole monkey chants louder than hell. I don't know if I've ever seen Neymar statements about racism in football before.
Yeah, well, sometimes it needs to be convenient. So, also, I thought it was really weird is that like among every other league, there's like at least one team in the last because there's only been 3 games in France, right, since the league started. I think it's really funny that not a single team has won 3 games. I think it's just really weird.
In France?
Yeah, no team has won 3 games.
That real parity.
Yeah, which I hope the league is like that this year. It's always fun when there's that battle up top. It was even fun when Real Madrid was trying to catch up to Barcelona. That stuff, it's better when it's a race like that. I think it's better for the league.
Especially we talking about France, dog.
Huh?
We talking about France.
I know. I'm saying like a lot of people like to throw shade towards France, but I think as you've seen, I think French league just keeps getting better and better. So it's a lot of fun. A lot of talent coming out there, and a lot of talent keeps moving around. And it's not even maybe the fact that it's getting better; it's getting more eyes. That's important too.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody thinks French league is whack, like you don't watch football, dog.
Like you can't watch Lille play and be like, oh, that team is whack. Like what, dude?
Well, I watched Lille play.
They're pretty good. They're actually pretty good.
This season they're looking kind of bad, but like Jonathan David hasn't hit his stride yet.
Is he looking better?
No, I watched him play. They look kind of bad.
John David looks he's good though. I like him.
He's got a weird body, but we'll see. Speaking of France and racism, the president of French Football Federation, he did come out his mouth sideways and say that racism in football basically doesn't exist or barely exists. And his justification for that was, I mean, he sounds like Joe Biden. Like he's like, when a black player scores a goal, the whole stadium is on his feet. He said this phenomenon of racism in sport and in football in particular does not exist at all or barely exists.
Well, I mean, that's about as true as saying that balding doesn't exist. And look at his head. So I don't know what he's talking about right now.
Okay, now Caesar, I'm not trying to play devil's advocate. I'm not.
My God. Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Do someone needs to go back and pull this man's card. Are we surprised? None of us are. Nobody is surprised by this. Nobody is surprised that you're taking a stance.
Can y'all watch this on YouTube? This dude just vanished. He went and picked up a toothbrush.
I didn't pick up a toothbrush.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Now, does it exist? Absolutely. That's ridiculous. Now, when he says it barely exists, Caesar, can you say? Okay, Caesar, I'm honestly asking you. Can you say that it barely exists? Do you think that we're talking about a worldwide sport here? Can you hold up? We're talking about a worldwide sport that's being played constantly from Reunion Island to Mauritius, the other way, okay, like the round way, and then from like from Cape Town to like Tromley in Norway, all the way up and down everywhere. Do you think racism is happening in the majority of these matches that's going on around the world? It's probably like 8%. Is that barely?
Let me get this straight. Can you read that quote from him again?
I'm taking out one part of the quote.
Read his quote.
No.
Read his quote and defend it one more time for me, but talking about effing Norway. Go ahead. Read his quote again. Go.
I'm not reading the whole quote because I don't agree with the whole quote. But what I'm saying is, when he says it barely exists, like
so subjectively, it barely exists.
Probably.
No. I think that's a stupid statement. I think that's beyond stupid. I think it's stupid for you to say. You know what it is? It's not that it's barely exists. It's barely caught. It's barely punished. It's barely acknowledged as I think in life there's so much accepted racism, and in soccer there's so much accepted racism, like it's all good, like it's been accepted, and especially by people like you that think it's not statistically accurate, that it should be way less than 8% too, or it's 8% of the world. But you know what's funny, Bam? You know what's really funny? I don't care if you're playing soccer in Norway or the hell city you named. I don't care if you're playing in Johannesburg, which that's a funny place to pick out. I wonder how that place was made. And then all these other areas going on around the world. What do they all have in common? No matter what someone that looks like Rudiger goes on that field, there's a chance someone's going to do a monkey chin at him, no matter where he goes. No matter where he goes. He can go play India, they'll do that too. It doesn't matter where he goes. Because that's the disgusting world we live in, okay? I'm not going to let you and this bald piece of crap FFP president, whatever, FFF president, act like, oh, it's barely exists or it's not real. It's a facade. Get the hell out. Maybe in his goddamn life and your life it's not real, but for these people on the field, for Di Maria and other people suffering out here, it's real. It's real, dog.
Him don't bleach. Him don't have bleach.
Definitely, I don't know, man.
I used to be darker.
Yeah.
The process.
Bleaching.
Okay, I'm not saying, like, obviously, Caesar, I agree with you. Like, obviously, I agree with you, but I don't want to be like, I'm not going to assume that most of the matches of soccer in the world have racist chants and stuff. I'm not going to assume that.
Where are you getting this from?
Caesar, where are you getting it from?
Where are you getting this? Most of the matches, no one said to him, hey, Mr. President, do you think 95% of the matches have racism in it? I would have still been like, probably.
Yeah, because you're a Debbie Downer.
I'm a what?
Negative. You're a pessimist.
What?
You're a pessimist. That's why. But Caesar,
what's better, being a pessimist or being a denier?
Okay,
you tell
Caesar.
me.
Okay, but Caesar.
Continue.
Okay, but at the same time, like, we also do media, so when we see the cases, we got to talk about it. It's easy to, I mean, and I'm not accusing you of this, but like, it's easy to, like, when you point out the times it happens, to make you feel like it happens a lot. You know what I mean? Now, granted, we're not in these stadiums, but like, it's not like, I mean, yeah, it happened. Like, when we remember that streak of like 6 weeks it was happening. Yeah, we're talking about like a time that it happened. We're talking about like one match out of hundreds. So I'm saying barely in the sense that not like it's okay. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying what you would be saying in the stadium if the other people started having chants. I'm not saying that you would participate in that. I'm not saying that in my bleach. I'm not saying that. But I can't tell from your shirt and your face. I can't tell. but Like, did you smile? I can't tell because it's all just one.
Yeah, I'm not really racist to say, are you smiling right now?
No, it's different. No, I'm saying different though.
It's reverse racism, and I'm hurt by it. But
Okay.
listen, the thing is that okay, but if there was 300 matches on Wednesday, right, and if 182 had racist remarks or chants or anything to happen, I'm just saying if that happened, you're not going to get 182 articles covering that.
Caesar, it ain't that much, dog. It ain't that much. It ain't that much, dog.
You know, I'm just because what I'm saying is that like not everything is caught and reported. Not everything is there's plenty of times things happen in a match and or people just say underlying tones or things that someone might even I know it sounds stupid, someone might be whispering to their friend out there. Like
That
I'm
don't
just saying, like,
count.
it's happening. It's engraved in cold. It's not to sit here and take the stance that it doesn't happen enough for it to be relevant is whack. To sit here and take the stance that it's not real because the sport everybody cheers when you score. That's weak. That's a weak ass point to make because even if people did it, those poor people should be dead. It's not cool.
Okay, Caesar, I'm not gonna wish death on anybody, but I agree with that.
Aren't you a savior? We're not surprised. We know what team you're on. Go ahead. You want to wish a fruitful life on these piece of crap people? Go ahead.
Okay, you're an extremist, and this is
absolutely about time. This we need it.
You're an extremist, but I'm not agreeing with that point. I'm saying that, and you're talking about people whispering to their friends. That don't count, okay? Because you got whispers too, buddy. But look, I'm just saying that out of 300 matches, I don't think that it's 182. I don't. but even if it's 25, that's bad. If it's 25 audible racist things, you already know my stance.
Your stance it's bad, but it's all good because it's not the majority. That's your stance. So you just said you said that. It's bad, but come on, Caesar. It's not every match. In Johannesburg and in Norway, they're not all matches, not all 16 match days are they all doing monkey chants. It's all good. It's only 3 of the matches, so it's all good.
This dude right here is just so capped right now. Anyway, what I'm saying is if it's 25 matches out of 300, if it's 5, if it's 3, I think that the racism, the audible racism in football stadiums has to go. Really easy way to do that. Check out episode 88. But I don't think that it's like the majority of football stadiums are having racist chants. And I'm talking about the world. I don't think that this dude was talking about the world. I think he's oblivious and out of touch. And he should not be the French president. We should, of the French Football Federation. But when it comes to like, is it the majority of the football stadiums? I don't think it's the majority. But it's enough to warrant us talking about it as much as we do and actual steps being taken. And I just want to reiterate, I think this man, what was his name again? Something great, like I am Groot or something like that. I am Le Groot. No, I am Le Groot.
Okay.
I think that, go ahead. You pulling stuff up and stuff. Go ahead, please.
I'll have one. Finish your point that
you want to save
yourself from the horrible racism you're agreeing with.
No, you're over here looking.
Hear what you this amazing devil's advocate. That's what I put the red just for you. You love being this devil advocate. Enjoy.
Caesar, you over here looking stuff up over here. Go ahead.
I don't want to hear you. I'm already disappointed in you as a person. Go ahead.
You should be.
I don't know. Did you make a point about the red card that was in the Mets game?
No.
Yeah, there was a red card also in that one.
I remember that.
Diallo got a red card.
Oh my God, this fool got a yellow card in the second minute. I'm gonna leave him alone.
He was trying to get on his variety tip. Go ahead though.
No, Diallo's not even good, honestly.
No, he's not. He's definitely just a body.
We'll talk about PSG more once we get into this. But
when we do our Liga Preview and all that, we can pick our winner, sleeper, and all that. We'll do all that stuff.
Yeah. But I do want to get into Gareth Bale. No, actually, before we talk about Gareth Bale, let's talk about Takashi. No, I'm just joking. got excited for a second.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm down. Part 1 and part 2.
Part 1 was boring. Gareth Bale, I mean, who knows? As we're recording right now, September 16th, he may have already been transferred. Who knows?
He's not.
Damn it. But they're saying that Gareth Bale is on his way back to Tottenham. Now, I mean, I feel like Gareth Bale is one of the players we spent the most time on that is bad. But I looked at Tottenham's roster. Mourinho is just a destructive force. Like, he is a destructive force. Tottenham got 3 real forwards right now. 3 total forwards. Harry Kane, Lucas Moura, and Son.
That's it.
That's the only 3 real forwards they got.
And 450 midfielders.
And don't tell me about Dele Alli. Don't do it.
I thought they Ben gave up on that. It's over.
He's a midfielder. They have 3 real forwards right now. Now, I'm going to keep it all the way a stack. Gareth Bale ain't better than either of them. But I think that Mourinho wants to bring in Bale to further destroy the team.
Honestly, that's the most Mourinho thing of all time. I think it's always really funny that Mourinho has maybe 1 successful year at a team, maybe 2, then goes full-on Kanye Destructo mode. His favorite rapper's probably Kanye. They seem like they're just the same people, or they might be cousins based on his Mourinho's marriage. They might be cousins. So they might be cousins on the low. I could never see Mourinho owning a farm out in Wyoming. So, like for real. He likes to come, seek, and then destroy. That's what he does every time. In that order. And it's evident. There was like a graph one time that showed Chelsea. There was a graph one time that showed Chelsea the acquisitions they had when he first arrived and he first came, the people he had on his team, and then the team after they had sold off De Bruyne. They at one point got this guy, I think it was Martin or something like that. He was a young baller from I forgot what country. I can't remember, but he was a young baller, too, highly rated young midfielder. They loaned him out seven times in 7 years. He went to 7 different teams. De Bruyne, and then De Bruyne was balling out Wolfsburg. He shows hell did not want to come back to Chelsea. He's like, I'm good, homie. Transfer me out now. Lukaku said he never wanted to play for Mourinho again. Of course, played again. But that year, they loaned – Lukaku came from Belgium. When he was 18, 19, he had back-to-back like 23-goal years in Belgium. At 19 years old, played Champions League, paid eight appearances in Champions League as the 18-year-old as a striker. Goes to Chelsea, makes him ride that bench, dips, gets like a 30-goal year, whatever, in Premier League, or whatever, 24 or 21-goal year Premier League, almost gets the Golden Boot with Everton. So like all these players are done. He likes to take credit for that. He likes saying that they couldn't take the heat here. They couldn't take the heat in the kitchen, so they went and got inspired. Get the hell out of here, dude. You've lost your marbles since the end of that Man U year. The last run you had when you fired our homegirl over at Chelsea, that's when I knew it was over. That's when the brain cells are done for. I don't know if he smokes cigars on the regular. I don't know what he does, but he gets back in that Sky Sports booth, and everybody thinks he's a genius again. I'm not doubting the man doesn't know the sport. Of course he knows the sport, but he knows the sport, damn it. But he has too much of an ego. He's way off his damn rocker to still be heading up teams. So unless he wants to coach YMCA or MLS, then this ain't it no more. And it's evident. I looked at that roster too because I was like, man, I was thinking to myself, I wonder if he's going to be behind somebody. That'd be really funny if they saw him come off the bench. I was like, holy crap, they got 2 dudes up here. They got nobody. Because sometimes Mourinho even plays Son in the midfield like a far left mid. Sometimes it's just Kane and Moore up there. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, they have no attackers, really. So either he's gonna get the burn of a century and he's gonna play. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be great. Like it's literally like he's like making like some kind of soap opera demise of the team, like one of those like movies where everything's like coming to an end with the violin. That's what he's doing.
It's really funny because Gareth Bale is not going to add anything to your team. We watched him play the last 3 seasons at Real Madrid. He's been far below average, far below. There's no reason to think he's going to get to EPL and do anything different. Like the only thing I could see is like, I mean, I guess they still have Eric Lamela, but I don't even know why I just even said that. But like the only thing I can see is they don't really have any left-footed guys. So like maybe tactically, okay, like we need a left-footed dude, but like I also don't really. Well, okay, I'm thinking of Gareth Bale. I'm thinking of like Harry Kane.
What's the best Gareth Bale's gonna do?
Okay, well, hold on. I'm thinking of Harry Kane. Harry Kane is not your traditional center forward because he kind of likes to come back a little bit, and he does have a good distributive ball on him.
He does.
Gareth Bale can still run. He's not super fast like he used to be, but he can still run forward.
He can shoot a ball too.
And so maybe he can get on the end of some of those balls, but like he's just so inconsistent. And if it gets to a point where he's not really starting matches, he's going to be complaining. The only way I can see this actually benefiting Tottenham for real is if he was English. Like if you were bringing in another England player to play with Harry Kane, maybe they could build some chemistry, but
he might think he is English. Who knows?
If Gareth Bale plays 30 games, all comps. Oh, and I also have something else to say about Tottenham.
30? He's gonna play 30 games?
No, okay, hold on. I also have something else to say about Tottenham in a second. But if he plays 30 games, all comps. I'll say 7 goals.
Okay, 7 goals. How many assists?
Max 11. Max 11.
Okay. I don't think Bale's going to play more than 20 matches. I'll be shocked if he plays. If I see more than 19, I'll be floored. I'll be appalled by that. I think what's going to happen is going to be the same thing for the last 6 years. He's going to play 5 matches in a row, 6 matches in a row. He's going to score like 4 goals, 3 goals. The media's going to be, I'm not going to say it. I already said an inappropriate word today. They're going to be excited and happy and dropping all these articles about how stupid Real Madrid is. But also, they're not that stupid because Real Madrid's only going to loan him. He's not going to be in a transfer. He's going to be a loan because Tottenham doesn't want to pay for him. They want to share wages because his wages are so high. He's only going to be a loan. So no matter how good he does, even if he does amazing, you can't talk mess on Real Madrid because they're still their player. Like, they're still their player. I almost said it, but I didn't. I should have because he's, but it's their player, it's still their player. And because he kind of, so I think he's going to – this is my – no BS. I think he's going to make 19 appearances. 19. I got 19 appearances, okay? He's at a world record 0 right now, so I'm killing it. 19 appearances. And I think he's going to have 5 goals, 3 assists. 5 goals. That's my call. That sounds like a Bale year to me. It sounds like he's going to get a couple matches. Like, think about it. It's just English media is the king of that. Like, Adam Traore was looking like the next Messi because he scored 2 goals in 4 matches. And I even was like, oh, man, he's out there balling. It was 2 matches. 2 matches he scored in. So, I think that's all it takes for him to do that. And especially with him, he if anybody gets pushed, it's that guy. He's the king of getting the push. Like, even if he's like in the area of a goal, they're gonna talk about it. So he gets that much love for reasons we know why. But to me, I just can't see his body holding up to what it'd be. It's cute that he can go and play these 4-game tournaments, 6-game tournaments. Yeah, he can. When he goes play to Wales, he can go do Euros. It's 6 games, 4 games, 5 games he plays. That's great. But we're talking about a season where we need him for 33 matches, 35 matches. Real Madrid needs him, and there hasn't been a 35 appearance match, 33 match in a very long time. So I think it's reasonable to say 20. I think 20 is, even if it's 20. I mean, you loan somebody. You didn't buy him. You're just covering half of his wages, probably a 60-40 for 20 matches. That's pretty solid. I mean, if he plays good, if he doesn't, it is what it is. He's not yours to keep for the 5-year deal. You just be like, wow, we don't want to re-up that loan. Just like Coutinho. Byron's like, James. Byron's like, we don't want that anymore. It's cool. That was fun, but I don't really want to keep him. He's too expensive. The same thing can happen with Gareth Bale, too.
I think that as far as like his, like, I don't know about him and Mourinho's relationship or whatever. Like, if they get along, then I feel like he'll stay. But it could end up Mourinho getting fired in December. Mentioning another Tottenham player, I thought this was very, very lame. Your big head brother, Eric Dyer, out here complaining about Tottenham's schedule, saying like, oh, like our schedule is showing us no mercy. And I was like, really, dude? Really? Nobody forced y'all to be in Europa League qualifiers. Like they're playing some.
That's a good point right there.
They're playing some like Hungarian team or like Belarus team
He doesn't
tomorrow.
have to play.
Huh?
He doesn't have to play.
Yeah, they're playing some Belarus team or something tomorrow. Locomotive something I never heard of. I was like, what? I'm like, dog. If you were in Champions League, you'd be chilling right now, just playing matches, playing league matches, and there's a Carabao Cup right now.
He should blame Jose Mourinho that he has this terrible schedule.
Like, y'all finished like 7th or something like that.
Oh, my God.
Huh. Where's the team from?
This team?
Yeah.
They don't even have a picture on the Google lineup roster. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's just a gray shield. It's from Belarus?
PFC Locomotive Plovdiv.
Where's it from?
Oh, my God. It's Hungarian.
It's a Hungarian team?
Bulgarian.
Oh, Bulgaria. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm like,
though. Oh, they got murdered. Damn. Jeez.
I was like, okay. I was like, damn, dog. Like, nobody forced y'all to be in Europa League qualifiers, man.
No one held a gun to his head and said, you got to play. You got to make sure you play match. You should have did better in the league, buddy. Honestly, you should have let Wolves play in that match, not you.
And not even Europa League playoffs to get into group stage. This is qualifiers for the playoffs to get into group stage. So don't come out here complaining about a schedule, dude.
When you tied with points on Wolves, you should have said, we're going to forfeit this spot because we went all the way to the final last year. We want to take it easy. And let Wolves get this fun run. Let them go to Bulgaria. None of these players probably ever been to Bulgaria in their life. So let's go. Let them go there, play in a match out there, see how it's like to qualify for Europa League. They might as well. You know, I don't care if we're going off to Europa League is whack. Like, it really is. I'm sorry. It's whack. The qualifiers are whack.
Oh,
they should. I would rather them get rid of qualifiers and just add in like AFC or something like that to be able to play in a tournament. I don't care anything. Like, I don't want to see a Bulgarian team play a Tottenham team. I don't want to see that. I don't even think the Bulgarian team wants to go do that. I don't think they want to do that either. Let them play amongst each other to get into the tournament. Don't be sending Monacos and stuff out there to these parts of the earth that don't need to have big matches in.
Okay. These qualifiers are weird, but I do stand by. I wish that the winner of the second divisions could get into Europa League. Or at least if they're gonna have qualifiers.
No one wants to see those piles of garbage play. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you know what? You're being disrespectful.
I mean, I really want to see Sheffield United be in Europa League. Oh God, how we missed out on that one. Damn. Oh man.
Okay. Jeez. Also, I want to call this episode "Seek and Destroy," but we're gonna leave out the first word you said in that. Okay. Anyway. Bale with Tottenham, let's hope so. Okay, let's preview these leagues a little bit. Let's start with La Liga. Let's just go for it. Who do you think's gonna win, and give me your top four?
Oh my God, La Liga.
Let's screw it, man.
Okay. La
We're not
Liga.
gonna remember.
I'm gonna go Real Madrid winning it. I'm gonna go Atletico Madrid number 2, Barcelona number 3, Villarreal number 4.
Okay,
That's it.
Relax. I said top 4. Top scorer in the league?
Top scorer in the league. I'm gonna go Benzema again. I think it's a safe bet to go Benz.
Okay, what do you mean again?
He got tied this year, right?
I'm pretty sure it was Messi last year.
Oh, damn. Oh. I'm gonna go Benzema. I think Messi's gonna have a horrible year.
All right. Any surprise relegation?
Oh, surprise relegation? Yes, I think a fringe relegation team is going to be at Bilbao. I think Bilbao is going to be a fringe relegation team. Sadly, I think they might have a hard time. They might be a fringe team this year.
Last season they finished 11th.
Mm-hmm. They finished 11th. They didn't really make some big additions that we know about. I know they have this young kid that just came up, like an 18-year-old. I forgot his name. They don't really got a lot going on in terms of I just have a feeling. I feel it in my heart. I feel like it's gonna be a little scary this year. I just feel it. It's kind of weird right now, especially with this style that the league is gonna be this year. It's gonna be kind of weird. I think weird things are gonna happen this year like that.
And Yaki might not be able to recover from COVID. He keeps on testing positive.
I mean, damn, the Yaki are missing his first games ever in his life right now, so rough.
They haven't played yet.
No, they played.
They did.
They did. They played Sociedad, I believe, or something like that.
Well, they played somebody they lost. Okay, La Liga. Who do I think is gonna win? I'm gonna go Ibar. No, I'm just joking.
I'm gonna go to Huesca. What Huesca?
I'm gonna go with Cadiz.
If you did, it'd be so cool.
Okay, no, I'm gonna go. I think Real Madrid's gonna repeat. And top 4, I'm gonna go Real Madrid, Sevilla.
Oh, okay.
Atletico. Barcelona.
Oh, you're gonna put Barcelona 5th? Jesus Christ!
No, 4.
You were close to putting them 5th, though. You were close. We're gonna pick over the Betis, or you're gonna put over Real Barcelona?
I was gonna put Valencia.
I'm down, but damn.
I
didn't think I really paid attention who Valencia. I know Valencia lost Danny Parejo, and he went over to Villarreal. I think Villarreal is gonna be better because of Unai Emery there. Unai Emery's over there, and they did make some good signings. They did bring Parejo in. I know he's not good, but he's very much a La Liga midfielder. I think they needed him. They also added some attacker. I forgot too. I think they have a lot more weapons now. They're gonna be a better team this year. They kind of reminds me of that one year where they had Eric Bailly, whatever, and they were kind of playing good, and they had the number 1 defense in La Liga or something like that. So I think they're gonna have one of those years. So,
Caesar, you know who they got?
Who?
Your boy Kubo.
Oh, I know they got Takefusa Kubo. I mean, I have to hold that back because you don't let me go off about him. So I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm excited for him being on there. I'm excited to watch Villarreal this year. Obviously he started picking up form towards the end, and I mean, literally out of all the bottom dweller teams, they were the only interesting one because of him. He was turning up on those games at the very end. So it's going to be interesting to see how it is when he doesn't have to take on 1-on-5, when there's other talent around him like that. God, I don't want to say his name. It sounds so racist. Chikawi or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name. A Nigerian dude. They have that. He's a good attacker. You have a lot more weapons now, higher caliber talent. I think he's going to do better. So I think, and then Unai really likes him. Unai was really trying to push for him to come over on the loan deal to Villarreal. So possibly a spark off the bench. We'll see what happens. It's a good player. So I'm excited to see Villarreal. I think they're going to be for it. I think the real thing is we're really going to see. I think we're going to see Barcelona kind of have issues in the second half of the season when frustrations amp up. And then when you already have a mindset or thought about leaving before, I think that those that putting away those feelings and writing out the season, that bruise inside of you when things don't start going your way, and I think that'll start to come to fruition. You start off the season with honestly a terrible mentality. It's a really bad cancerous mentality to start off with, and it may be cute in the beginning. And when you've had one training session, and you're having fun against Girona, wherever the hell they beat, I forgot whoever they beat. But when it gets real and it gets frustrating, when you're battling Atletico Madrid and you're battling Real Madrid, you have these wars and these games aren't going so hot. Then I think we're going to see the real Barcelona come out.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put Barcelona fifth. I'm going to put Villarreal over them.
Let's go. Let's go. And it's funny because I think for me, it's like, I can also see a situation where, like, let's say Messi gets, like, knocked or something like that, gets injured for, like, 5 games, and all of a sudden they just play super good without him. Just like the first match he wasn't there. Then Bale scored, everybody scored, and I was like, watch what happens if they started playing really good. Watch them be 5-0 without Messi there, and then Messi's there. They're like 9-6. Like, that'd be crazy.
I'm gonna send one of the best players ever a message. I'm gonna be like, Cavani, take a pay cut and go to Villarreal.
Okay, honestly, if Cavani gets Villarreal gets Cavani, I'm gonna call him number 2 in the league. That'd be the best thing ever. That'd be so fun. I might get a jersey.
He's gonna look really.
See Cavani in the yellow submarine jersey would be the best thing ever.
It'll look really stupid on him.
It'd be so funny. Like it'd be like, damn, you fell off from the. He probably goes to the PSG, the VR facility. Like, what the hell happened? I have a question. Do you guys have hot water here, or no? Not yet? Okay.
Like. Although I feel like
I've heard a farm out there hanging out in Spain somewhere, just kicking it.
Villarreal is a small town. I mean, I feel like I've heard that Villarreal has a really good pitch, but like PSG wins like best pitch like every year. So
yeah, there's definitely levels to this.
Yeah,
PSG has like some grass architect guy or something like that, some mastermind who was hired for the World Cup. So they don't play no games. Seriously. The PSG pitch is literally sensational. It's like, wow, this was done with like such a budget. It's ridiculous.
Like, I want to bring a horse here, man.
I wouldn't even want to walk on it from a spectator. Like, oh God, I might crinkle the grass.
Like, somebody need to bring a bunch of cows there. Sabotage.
The show is falling apart. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. EPL, sir. Let me get your top 4.
Let me look real quick. I have to look at it. Look at it.
Okay. The dudes are saying Burnley.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sheffield United number 1. Aston Villa, Bam's favorite team. Allegedly, these great players are gonna go there.
Who?
Number 2. Remember you saying some guy's gonna go to Aston Villa, whatever. I forgot what that transfer was. Okay, so we got EPL. Okay, number 4.
No, we're going top to bottom, sir.
Top to bottom.
Yes, pause.
I got Man City top again.
What do you mean again? They lost.
I'm sorry. I got Man City top. Liverpool 2. Chelsea 3. Possibly, and I think it's going to be like a tie between Chelsea and Liverpool. I think Chelsea's going to have a really good year this year based on nothing other than a couple transfers I liked.
There's no such thing as a tie, sir.
Well, you can have 59 points as long as you have a goal differential.
Yeah, so then somebody's ahead.
Oh, okay, well, it's going to be close.
Okay, well, give me your top 4 playing around.
And number 4, let's go Everton. Hamas. Let's go Hamas. Let's do it, dog. It's probably definitely not going to happen. They're probably going to finish like 9th, but I'm going to go Everton 4th because I want to show Bam that I still care for my South Americans. Go ahead, Hamas. Represent Monaco. Go ahead.
Hamas doing his thing the other day.
This is cute. Go ahead.
Okay.
That'd be a jersey Cavani looked terrible in. Oh, my God.
Everton. Ooh.
Everton jersey looks like the most YMCA shirt of all time this year. Last year's jersey was fresh. I don't know what happened. Lost some money or what?
Oh, my God. Did you see Barcelona's pink jersey? Terrible.
No, why are people saying it's beautiful? It's horrific. Who told them to wear light blue pants with that? What are you doing now?
It looks like watermelon candy.
They look like Jolly Ranchers or something. They do not look fresh at all. I'm like, you should have worn like black shorts. That'd be cool. Like, why are you wearing the pink? Either wear all pink, like Real Madrid is wearing this year. They're going all solid color. Don't do a second light color. That's gross, man. It's just very ugly. But their home jersey is kind of fresh though.
Whatever. Top 4. I'm gonna go City.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Leicester City.
What?
Number 3, Arsenal.
Okay.
Number 4, Liverpool.
Okay, you're done.
Yes.
What happened? What happened to? Wait a minute. What happened to Man City, Leicester,
Yeah.
Liverpool?
No, Arsenal, then Liverpool.
Damn. Okay.
Arsenal buoyed by Aubameyang resigning. Leicester played well last year. I think they got a couple guys over there at Leicester. And Man City's going to be back. Like, I think Pep will figure some stuff out. They'll probably make some
You're always going to be
transfers.
top 2 if you score 100 goals, like damn near back-to-back years. Like you kind of get that title.
Yeah, I think Raheem Sterling's going to want to redeem himself after that spectacular miss.
I still feel for him. That he didn't deserve that.
I mean, that's what happens when you stand up for black rights. Top scorer. Top scorer, EPL.
Okay, top scorer. It's a tough one. I don't really care. I'm just gonna go Timo Werner. Why not? Who cares?
That's what I was gonna say too.
He might turn up, dude. He might go off.
I was gonna say Timo Werner
there, and then he also has my boy from Ajax there too. He might. That's a lot of good cans. Pulisic out there. It might go up over there, man.
That's what I was gonna say. Timo Werner.
I'm actually gonna watch a Chelsea game. I want to see what's up.
Yeah, apparently when they played the other days, people were saying that Havertz was just like running around. He didn't know where to go.
I mean, Deb's his first game for sure.
Yeah, but
poor guy. Yeah, this is definitely not Leverkusen.
Yeah, he's like, this is way worse.
He's like, we have way more structure.
Yeah, but I was gonna say Timo Werner too.
Question: how the hell is Kennedy still on Chelsea? I don't know. Go ahead though.
No, I think he got loaned somewhere.
He was in Newcastle. He's back though. He was at Newcastle for a while too.
Oh, okay. Because I remember seeing
he came out the gutter and just got to stay around. Number 1 bench player of all time. That's a good life. He lives such a good life, man. God, that's a footballer dream. Just to be able to kind of hang around 9 years making top salary.
Probably still don't speak English.
I hope he doesn't too. He doesn't want to learn English. You don't want to know English, man. It's rough out here.
He's like, what? Yeah. See, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. No. Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you cross the ball. This is okay. Yes. This is okay. Yes.
Left back. Okay. Any surprise relegation?
Surprise relegation. I'm gonna go Leeds United.
Oh, that's a big surprise. They just got promoted.
Yeah, they got promoted, and they spent a lot of money. I think they're gonna get sent right back. Because you don't see them as being teams going to get relegated immediately. They're spending some money. They have a little bit of a tempo to them. I think they're going to go right back.
A legendary coach.
Yes, legendary coach is Bielsa. Who is it?
Bielsa, sir.
Bielsa. God. All right, yeah, him.
All right, Liga top 4.
Liga on top 4. I got. Number 1, I'm going to go Lyon.
Stop. Caesar, stop it. Stop it. Just stop it.
Number 1, Lyon.
Oh, God. Just don't do it.
Why?
Caesar, come on, dog.
Why?
There's this guy named Mbappe. Like, come on, dog.
Number 1, Lyon.
Okay.
Number 2, PSG. This is the year. This is the year. I think a shift is going to happen in Liga. That's enough for the domination. It's over.
Okay.
This is why after this year, Mbappe is going. He's like, I'm out. This is too much for me.
Okay.
Number 1, Lyon. Number 2, PSG. Number 3, Lille. Number 4, Stade Rennais or Stade de Rennes or whatever the hell. Stade Rennais.
Ren with Yang?
Yeah, Kamavinga.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ren.
Yeah,
What was it again? Lyon, PSG.
Lyon, PSG.
Lille.
Lille and Stade Rainy. Stadium Rain. Stadium Rain. Yeah.
This dude is so.
How do you say it?
Rennes.
Rennes. Stade Rennes. Them.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, thanks, man. Portuguese.
Okay. My top 4. PSG.
Mm-hmm.
Marseille.
Number
Lyon.
2?
Yes.
Holy smokes.
Lyon. I think. Okay. Yeah. Lyon.
Lyon?
Lyon. And Monaco.
Oh, yeah. Monachisi.
Top score?
I was going to say Monaco number 4, but then I was like, that's too easy. That's too. I want a crazy one.
Top score?
Ben Yedder.
George Benson Yedder. Okay.
George Benson Yedder.
All right. My top score, 1 Dario Benedetto.
Not Jonathan David? Your cousin from Canada? No? Okay.
No.
Okay.
He has an accent. It's kind of crazy.
I'm so down. I'm all aboard with him. I'm go ahead. I'm gonna forever cheer for all Canadians. I'm not gonna do like Bam and shut people down based on their skin color. I'm gonna go all the way for Jonathan David, especially he's Canadian. He gets double points. If you're Canadian and you're getting signed, you're getting love around here on this podcast. This will always be positive on this side here.
I don't know what the hell this guy's talking about right now.
Yeah, I'm exposing you. Go ahead.
This dude is so fake. Okay. Surprise relegation?
Surprise relegation. I'm gonna go. Surprise relegation. It's a tough one, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Let me look at the teams again. I'm sorry.
You don't have to pop.
Huh?
It's easier for me. I'm a Ligue 1 dude.
Yeah, that's what you are. I think Nantes is gonna get relegated.
Okay. That'd be a surprise. Nantes is a legendary club in France.
Legendary. They're definitely mid-tier as hell. A mid-table team. So, Did Strasbourg get sent already? Or are they still here? God, they're still in the league.
Look, leave Strasbourg alone, please.
Well, hope that's not a surprise. Hope they are gone.
Jeez. Okay, my surprise relegation is Bordeaux.
Really?
Yeah, because they almost got relegated last year.
I also had a feeling Nice was going to get relegated too, but no.
Nice is trying to compete this year.
I know they are. I know, and then they got Casper Dolberg. They got some players.
You know, they're trying to get it in this year. Are they in? Oh, I think they're in Europa too. Yeah, and not in qualifiers. I was going to talk about some transfer.
Lille's in Europa, not Nice.
Nice should be in Europa too.
No, they're not. They finished 5th.
Yeah, that should be Europa.
I thought you only had 4 slots in France.
I mean, I think they're in Europa League probably.
Man, you don't even know, dog.
Can you look?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking. They're 5th in the league. The green slot is the European slot is Lille, the green one.
Yeah, but you be getting other spots, dog.
Just to be throwing around.
Let me see. How the hell is Rio Ave in Europa?
Hey, man.
Oh, what the hell? Reims is in Europa.
Yeah, dog. They had a good year too.
Yeah, but Nice was above them.
I can't. The list is so long.
I know. The new Saints are in Europa. Okay,
this is an abusive list.
Yeah, like literally. No, I think
I'm so offended they did this.
No, I think that they're in Europa. Okay, I'm gonna do some rumors really fast, but I'm not even gonna They're talking about on the Regulon going to Tottenham.
On the Regulon?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they did qualify for group stage. You're right. Lille and Nice qualified for group stage. Leicester, Arsenal.
They're both going to be –
Real and Real Sociedad qualified also.
Lille and Nice going to be out in no time. They're going to both be bottom of group stage.
Nah, homie. Lille all the way. I'm a little gang now. Let's go.
On the Regulon to Tottenham, what do you think?
That's a good signing. Anybody that gets Reguilon, that's a good sign. He's a really good. I think one of the best things I'll say about Reguilon is, apart from him just having a skill set, what I like about him is that he's like a pit bull. Like he fights. He has more to him than what it looks like. That's what it is. Like if you look at him, you just think, oh, it's probably just some conventional fullback. But he has like a lot of grit with him, which is actually to me kind of surprising. And that year that Real Madrid had their very so-so year, didn't do so hot. He, I thought, was one of the MVPs of the team that year. He was always pushing the pace, and Marcelo was injured. He was going hard. This was before Ferland Mendy got there, so he was. And it sucks because I was like, well, it's good to have him moving forward. And Ferland Mendy comes around, he's even better than him. But Reguilon's a great player. I think you can start almost any team, and I think it's a great sign. It's a good pickup for them. That's a great player.
Yeah, I like on the Reguilon. I don't think that he'll perform at Tottenham. I think he's probably better suited for Spain. But whatever, go get the bag, homie. I don't really want to talk about rumors, but anyway, we made a podcast, episode 170. Make sure you're subscribed. You know we're the best. Definitely gonna have to hit up Charlemagne's podcast network and play the race card on there. Make sure you subscribe, tune in. Make sure you go on Twitch and subscribe to We Made It Bam streaming golf battle. And yeah, well, I don't know what the hell Caesar's looking at right now, but
I had a question off camera about this country, but go ahead.
About reunion.
Yeah, so make sure you check us out. Please check out the homie Mufasa's Taquitos on Twitch. Yeah, he's going off.
Oh, and check out the Power Report.
Check out Power Report. Yeah, so we have an episode up, Power Report, right now through the audio face, whatever thingy. I don't really know how it works exactly because on Spotify it's still under audio face.
No, it has its own feed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, shout out Power Report. I know you probably love when B and Bam go off and talk about other subjects. Great, because that's another subject we can talk about over there. It's wild. The editing's pretty good. And, yeah, so please go check it out. Also, follow We Made It on Twitter. Please follow We Made It on Twitter. Y'all better not get me. I better have 25 followers in this month or I quit the damn show, okay? If I don't see 25 followers by September 30th, I'm leaving and I'm going to do a pop culture hip-hop show with Bam. We Made It's going to get abolished into that. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to start the show right now. So, dog.
Because I love talking about fights or whatever in soccer and league previews. But damn it, you think I don't want to talk about some 6ix9ine or Joe Budden and all this? That'd be way more fun. What?
Yeah.
Don't get me hyped.
I'm trying to get jumped by somebody's entourage.
I mean, at this point, we're all in pandemic. We should have done the show. We're all locked down. We probably were safe as hell back then.
Exactly.
Then we could have got rid of the show and everything opened up again.
Exactly. Anyway, We Made a Podcast. Holler.